So, hello everybody. What is going on, dudes? It is Kiba Ishimaki here, and welcome back. Excuse me. Welcome back to some more Final Fantasy II Dawn of Souls. I had a complete brain fart and freeze there. I do apologize. There we go. Sorry about that. But yeah, we are back. We are here playing some more Final Fantasy II. Did a bunch of grinding off screen, did a lot of hard working and stuff like that. And so I got myself well prepared and geared up as best as I can. Did a lot of grinding off screen, and I mean a lot of grinding off screen. Current stats. Viron is now 150 HP, 32 MP, 3 times boost in, or 3 times skill level with swords, and 3 times skill level with shields. He has the leather cap, leather armor, leather gloves, the broadsword, and the buckler. I think you could double up on swords for him, but I'm not sure. But yeah. As for the toggle, strength 13, spirit 10, intelligence 17, magic 8, agility 11, stamina 10. I went ahead, did so much grinding that I got the Fire, Thunder, and Blizzard tomes, so now we have all 3 of those on Viron, and they are all level 4. For Maria, 80 HP, 32 MP, she is 3 times proficient in wands or in staffs, and 3 times proficient in bows, with the leather cap, clothes, and the leather gloves. She also has Cure up to level 5. Strength 5, Spirit 13, Intelligence 15, Magic 10, Agility 17, Stamina 5. Last up is Guy. 232 HP, no MP change really. 3 times efficient in axes with leather cap, leather armor, and leather gloves. His strength is 18, his spirit is 10, his intelligence is 10, his magic is 5, his agility is 5, and his stamina is 16. That is all the stats that we have. That is everything that we know. And even though we might be able to double up on some equipment and things like that, and have a good buff up and stuff, I decided to go with this kind of route, this kind of path that I'm taking, or this path I'm ultimately deciding on in terms of skills and stuff. Viron, considering he is the main hero, I will kind of arm him with a lot more dark magic overall. Whereas Maria, I'll have her equipped and armed with. I'll have her equipped with more of a light magic and things like that. But yeah, sorry, I'm like blanking a good bit. I should be focused. But yeah, I'm having Maria more focused on white magic, where I have Viron more focused on dark magic. And then as for Guy, I 100% am going to have him kudos down to just being an all-out attacker, a physical attacker. He's got lots of HP, doesn't have a lot of MP. He's got pretty decent defenses. It might not be stronger than everyone else's, but it is still pretty strong for what it is, without a shield. And his attack is just crazy high. So I'm going to rock with this the way that I have it. We're going to keep moving with it. In terms of items, there's no difference. I have the bow there. I have the potion, but I haven't really stocked up. We have a total of 5,000 gil. So we certainly are pretty well geared up to venture out and see exactly what awaits us. But yeah, that is all the obscene and absurd grinding I did off screen. So now we can definitely just kind of blitz through everything else that's going to be in the way, and such as that. We shouldn't have too many problems, shouldn't have to worry about too much. We have ourselves goblins, leg eaters, and hornets, which I can actually go over a bit more now. All having 4 attack and 6 HP, so should be able to take care of them all pretty quickly. You should be able to take care of them fairly fast. The big thing, or I guess the big thing to note, is of course we have ourselves a bestiary. Which is not accessible here, but it is accessible in the main screen, and we do want to try to collect and encounter and beat every enemy type and things like that throughout our journey. I'm going to be working on that, honestly, hastily off screen, and we're going to see just exactly how it turns out. It's really all that I can know, and it's really all that I want to know. Yeah, our efficiency is allowing us to just strike multiple times and definitely deal loads of damage. But aside from that, yeah, we got a bestiary, fight everything you encounter, fight everything in the area, take your time with it, get your grind up, get your level up. I did spend countless time on this, so I do recommend you do the same. Continue forward, we find ourselves in Gatria. Hello. This is the village of Gatria. Finish this over there across the lake, see? Ah, Gatria. I think this might be one of our starting areas. The inn, please go. 0 gil to restore. Now, the interesting thing, the thing that I actually learned a bit off screen, is that depending on inns and things like that, it doesn't vary on location, but instead it varies on what you have to recover and how much. Depending on how much HP or MP you're missing, things along those lines will reflect on exactly what you may lose or what you may have to gain, and such as that. Of course, with every new area we venture to, with every new place and city we see, there's different items and different stuff to obtain, so it is worth noting and keeping in mind for future reference. Don't really need any of these base items at the moment. We could get potions and stuff, but I'd rather hold off on it. What about you, good sir? Imperial forces have occupied Castle Fynn. Gates are drawn and no one can enter. With Imperial troops and monsters roaming the streets, the city isn't any better off. Ah, so we see there's definitely problems left and right. We have our healing zone, of course. There's a pub just on the outskirts of Fynn. When the Empire invaded, the barkeep didn't make it out in time. They say he's still working there, pouring drinks for the Imperials. Ah, barkeep, you say. Interesting. Gatria and Altair haven't fallen into the clutches of the Empire yet, but once the Dreadnought is complete, nothing will be able to stop the Empire. Not if we have anything to say about it. The Armory, what you got? You got anything new? The Buckler, which would be good for Maria and Guy, but that would lower Guy's attacks. I don't think it's worth it. Cap, armor, and gloves. Ooh. We definitely want to get one of these for Maria. Give that to her immediately. Change out that. There we go. So now she's got more defense. I could give the buckler. I think I will. So I don't think it takes away from anything that we have right now. We can sell the clothes, which is fine. Right. If I give her the buckler, oh, it'll lower my. Well, then that's not worth it at all. If that's gonna be the case, then yeah, if that's gonna be the case, then there's no point in me getting it. I'd rather keep my attack pretty high. Yeah, no, okay, so I guess I'm gonna make that adjustment off screen. I'm not gonna do much else with that. I think that'll lead us out of town, so that's not worth it there. What about this way? Ooh, the armory. Or the weapon shop. What we got? Javelin, broadsword. You can equip the broadsword, okay. An axe, which is, of course, so much better, and a wooden bow. Yeah, you can tell there's definitely lots to think about and lots to plan for. It does take some time to get used to, and it will be a bit before we actually ultimately decide on what we're going to equip, what we're going to take, and things like that. But I don't think there's much else here in town for us. We've talked to all that we can. We've learned whatever we could. So I guess we're basically good to go. Yeah, Gatria, I mean, it's got a lot of different things and the like, but there's really nothing in particular that we need to keep in mind. Of course, I can probably get the axe for Furion or something like that. I'll plan it out accordingly, and then I'll make note of what I decide to pick up on off screen. But I guess where we're going to be off to is try to head to Castle Fynn. I know that as we approach closer, of course, there's going to be different enemies coming up. Some a lot stronger, some a lot more surprising. For now, we just want to kind of keep ourselves... Yeah. We want to try to stay kind of near the swamplands for the most part. We don't want to get too close to the water and such as that, because if we do, it will hurt us a good bit. Yeah, we want to try to stay on the watery path. Because, whoa, there we go. Yep, there it is. There's the fear. There's the terror. Damn. Okay, Lee. God, the party was defeated. And that's what happens when you get KO'd. Yeah, things can be a bit terrifying. You gotta be very careful. And you got a lot to account for. You got a lot to just prepare, in a way. But yeah, keep that in mind, of course, as you venture. All we can do is just kind of keep on moving and hopefully not have an incident like that again. You definitely tell it's not going to be easy traversing these lands. It is going to be rough. Eesh, that blew me completely out of the water and I was not prepared for that. Okay, I mean, at least we have some of our money back, I think, right? Buckler, yeah, so you have that. I need to re-equip the leather armor for you. I'll come back for that later. I don't have to worry about it too much now. Okay, so never mind. Don't stay near there. Stay near the lake, I think. Is better? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. I just know we have to be wary. There are stronger enemies in the area. We don't want to take too many risks running around with them nearby. But yeah, we just want to keep ourselves kind of north and east through the forest. We want to stay close to the light blue water, not towards the dark. That was my fault. That was my mistake. We saw what happened, and now we want to try to keep ourselves, you know, in good distance. Okay, I panicked for a moment there. Cheap gill, we'll take it. Let's just stick near the water. I wonder if there's a way to get to... There it is, yeah. Do a full loop around. Alright, now this is where things can get very risky. Two enemies that you could possibly encounter around Fynn or really close to Fynn, or even I think upon entering Fynn. You would find an enemy known as the Sprinter, which doesn't sound too difficult, doesn't sound too bad. But the real thing that you want to be very careful is the Captains, so the Black Knights. They will hurt bad. They have a lot of HP, a lot of attack, and a lot of defense. They grant a lot of good money, but damn are they terrifying to fight. Here we are. Let's enter. It's just as we've heard. The city... No, this is my normal voice. It's just as we've heard. The city is crawling with Imperial soldiers. We have to be careful. Make sure not to get too close. And before we even take that risk, I think I'm going to leave this part here. Next time, we explore Castle Fynn for what we can and hope to gain some knowledge, some good items, things like that. We'll see what happens. But I hope you guys did enjoy for now. I hope you all continue to enjoy. And I'll be seeing all of you dudes later. Peace out, everybody.